Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, we'd like to begin this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Right, taught us this word, laboring. Taught us how to be men in this world. Alright, being a father to the father. They were fathers to the fatherless. Despite what anybody else, people might say and talk shit about them, but they were fathers to the fatherless. That is without shadow of a doubt, and Tawara for that, Tawara Yahawashi for that. So double honors to them men and peace and blessings. Goes to the elect Akim, alright? Scattered across the four corners of the globe. Doing this work in sincerity and in truth. And the name of this lesson is not supposed to be ashamed of the gospel of Yahawashi, alright? This thing is not to be ashamed about. This is a joy. It is a joy that the Lord called us into this ministry. You should be glad. You shouldn't be ashamed of that. Nothing to be ashamed about. And if see men try certain actions to take showing shame, like in my book, like you'd have men with them jersey garments and things. That is like you shame to wear on the priest garments. Right? And the time men with it, when he no longer in the truth, but he was the camp leader of a camp in Trinidad here. I'm going to call his name, but one of the things he used to do is tie his garments. Tie up his garments in a knot while he preaching. And that used to piss. Well, me, I didn't like that at all. I get mad and say, we're afraid, we're ashamed about, bro. Wear garments long down to the foot. That is how we supposed to wear it. So you could really First Ezra,
this is the book of First Ezra. It's First Ezra 1 and verse 2. It says, having set the priests according to their daily courses, being arrayed in long garments in the temple of the Lord.
Exactly. So that is how the priests should wear their garments long.
That's right.
Alright? Your garments ain't supposed to be like no short garment, no jersey. Alright? No jersey, you rocking a jersey. Or you rocking a garment like African. I don't know them short dress for them girl and them that's weird. That your garment, over your knee. That your garment. Your garment cut it over your knee.
Yeah,
That failure. I ain't no garment, bro. No garment.
It's like that. As the title of the lesson is a shame.
It's like the shame.
Shame. What it have to be ashamed about? That is our customs. Long garments.
Exactly.
If I could bring a quick precept there for you, it could be Revelation. Alright? And this was the vision of John the Revelator received, right? Revelation 1 outside of 14. Alright? And it's going into Yahawashi. It says, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they were burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
Nice.
Yeah. More up. Verse 13, right? So it says in verse 13, it says, and in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, which is Yahawashi. It says, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Correct.
Down to the foot is Yahawashi or a high priest. Is the high priest in the heavens. And what you will be required to wear? What will the Lord wear? He will wear a long garment, a priestly garment. A royal garment, not a garment that up to the navel. You know?
Right.
A royal garment, a priestly garment. That is our custom.
Yeah,
so why be shame of the custom?
Yeah, the shame. Yeah, I used to watch that brother and say like a shame. That is so. You don't want nobody see you on the streets preaching with a dress on. Because we just get stigmatized with that. All your men just wearing dress and preach. All your wearing dresses to preach the Lord. That's what people like, but you could score how much you want, I find that my custom, we custom, brother. Yo, if you go and be dressing in the kingdom of heaven, in 3/4 jeans and shirt and tie, You saw have a dress code, and we have our dress code. Alright, and our dress code is not no jersey with fringes, especially in the ministry, especially you going on the highways and the byways, you rocking jersey with fringes, or you tying up your garment to make it look like, you know, you dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than you looking like you ain't dressed now, boy.
Yeah.
You're looking like you're dressed up. You know, you dress up nice, you know, little white jersey or your nice little jeans pants. So you want to show that more than show the garments where you're supposed to be on the highways and the byways. But no, this is what to put? What's the word I'm looking for? This is not to really say. We at the end of the day, if a man, this is more
self-examination.
carnal. I mean, it carnal in the sense of clothes, and we don't really, you know, clothes. But you're supposed to have some type of attire about yourself. Yeah? And I mean, it's clothes. Me, the thing is about being spiritual, but these are more, you know, the carnal side of it. What I mean by, you know, physical things. How you attire yourself, but you're supposed to have. So a man might say, all you're talking about, all are we supposed to be spiritual, but at the end of the day, how you attire yourself, what you giving off in your attire, that says as the saying second as just no second as just Sirach I believe is 21 or 20. Let me see if I get out here real quick.
Go on.
Gate. I'm gonna slide up that word gate.
Let me say something real quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the work of the big brother, you know, it's about self-examination also, no? It's self-examination, you know? We trying to be like, you know, well, we in the spirit, trying to be in the spirit of we are apostles and elders, only 4 corners of the day that was a 4 time, and now, you know, and that was always the code. That was always the code, you know, to attire yourself, and there's a saying in the world, how you dress is how you're going to be addressed.
Right, so the precept here is Sirach 19 and 30. It says, a man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is. Alright, so your attire, how you attire, because you might say, but I clothes, we talking about clothes, we spiritual, once we doing the right thing, but how you attire yourself especially in the ministry of the Lord, that go say what you're about. So if you trying to cover the because we're on, as I know say, we're on the long garment, will come with that kind of stigma behind it. People that I be preaching, I know, you know, people got scoff on that. That's why they're in them long dress. You understand? People scoff on that. You understand? That's why they're in them long dress. So a man don't want to feel so bad about himself doing the work. Rather make a jersey with fringes and put it on. Or tie his garment up. You understand? Tie up his garment. Or to try and blend in, don't make it look so bad. So you can't say nothing about me. Like, you know, you're shame or something. And we're not supposed to be shamed. Because with the Apostle Paul say, for I'm not ashamed of the gospel. Alright?
Romans 1:16.
Can.
Yeah, but
you have it?
Yeah.
Good.
It's Romans 1 and verse 16. It says, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Hamashiach, for it is the power of the Most High Yahweh unto salvation to everyone that believeth. It says to the Jew first and also to the Greek. Alright. And that Greek there will be a Jew. Alright, a Jew that speaks the language of the Grecians. Alright, it all ties back into Israelites and these other nations. Alright?
So yeah, good.
So we not ashamed. You're not supposed to be ashamed of this. When practicing your customs, as the brother say, we know it's close, but how you dress is how you're going to be addressed.
Yeah.
You don't going to come on the highways and the barrels a 3/4 and his pants sagging on your ass.
Right.
And say it's spiritual.
Right, correct. I'm at.
You're not going to come and do that because you're not going to be showing. I even believe you. I wouldn't believe you.
Right.
Unless the Lord testing me or something kind of thing. But the Lord wouldn't even do that because the Lord against that.
Right.
You can't pull up like a reprobate and then, you know. No, you can't do that.
Right. So yeah, that. You know what? Used to make me, when I look back at my life, it make me ashamed. When I was in carnival wine and stuff. I look back on that shame. I say, that does make me shame.
Yeah.
You understand? I got to say, like, really fuck, boy. What I was really doing, boy.
Yeah.
I think to be shame about. You're in a party and you just frolicking and you know, you revelry and all them kind of thing before you come into the truth. That thing to be ashamed of. Not the ministry of the Lord. If the requirement is long garment, if the Lord require any, you're supposed to go all out. The scripture says, so being returned, seek him 10 times more, as it was in your heart to go astray from the Most High. So being returned, seek him 10 times more. And that is what you're supposed to do. But I have a precept here.
Yeah, man.
This is Sirach 42 and 1. It says, of these things be not thou ashamed, and accept no person to sin thereby. Of the law of the Most High. So you're not supposed to be ashamed of the law of the Most High.
That's right.
And his covenant, and of the judgment to justify the ungodly. Alright? You're not supposed to be ashamed of that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be ashamed of the Lord righteousness, with the righteousness, practicing the Lord's statutes and commandments, and having faith in Yahawashi.
Right.
Some men get ashamed when they you can't line your head no more.
Right. Let's be ashamed of that.
We have a messed up here line.
Messed up here. Yeah.
Start checking your shit and say, you line no, but you can't be ashamed of these things.
You can't be ashamed of take a lot. Not God forbid I do that. They're mad.
God forbid, man.
But men just be ashamed of that. Like the fella who bring me into the truth, he was ashamed of that. The first thing they just do when they leave the truth, they go back and line the shit up. I see he do that. That's the first thing he do. He go back and he line it, you know? And he used to come for me to cut his hair. But when I cut his hair, I not lining you up. He stop come by me. You understand? So verse 8 says, be not ashamed to inform the unwise and the foolish and the extreme age, that contend with those that are young. Thus shalt thou be truly learned and approved of all men living. So you're not supposed to be ashamed to inform the unwise and the foolish. And Jake not wise right now is to know what is required by Yahawashi. So we are to inform you. You're not supposed to be ashamed, period, and nothing in this ministry, because what's supposed to make you hang down your head low is your past life. If you're a new creature in Yahawashi, you're not supposed to be ashamed in anything Yahawashi say to do so. Things like jerseys with fringes, that is not no garment, so that it's just a jersey with fringes. That is not no garment. So you Israelites who like to wear a garment at? Wear a garment. I could ask you wear fringes. I could ask you wear a garment. You understand? Because you have on a jersey. That not required in the law. Which part in the law say that? When we have to wear jerseys with fringes and Timberland boots and fucking cargo pants and look militant to prove our point. But them things are share, you notice who does be doing that, you notice great millstone don't do them things. Our elders and our apostles be strict, they say, hey, that time apostle Lagaba says, damn, no 3/4 pants in the camp again at all, none. And that going back to the law because he breaches, you know, supposed to have one, you understand? With the breaches and things, so he said none, only long pants, and he said long garments as well.
God.
You understand? And that was the command, and that's how great millstone does. We just try to keep, and that is why Son Netta say what he say when he say the GMS had to be the number, because when it comes to the scriptures, they deal with what the scriptures say.
That's right.
He and GMS don't rub shoulders with Sanata. We, you know, the apostles and them say we don't rub shoulders with them and be buddy, but we don't make your buddy with them. Sakari body with them and ISUPK body with them with Captain Tazariak, and he put them behind. He put them behind and he said GMS is the men. So you see, when you, when you're doing the right thing, the Lord will always show up that boy. So you men can take a pattern from that, because Sakari does wear them jersey garments and jerseys with fringes and call it garments. But your own friend didn't even be friendly with you when it comes to making a judgment, a decision of who is the best camp. He said GMS is.
GMS.
And that was your friend. Sakari is your friend. No, you're friendly with them guys. You're not friendly with them. Alright? You want to ask questions, we'll answer, and that is about it.
Quick precept, yeah. This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 2 Timothy 1 and verse 8. It says, "Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, because Yahawashi suffered many things." Alright? He was called many things. If you know, he was called Beelzebub, called a drunkard and wine bibber. You know, we believe in Yahawashi. You think they're going and call with the same thing, because we sincerely believe in Yahawashi. That's how that spirit we are to be in. It says, know of his prisoner, which is at that time we speaking about Apostle Paul, which is all of us. Alright? Because we have to do the work, we have to endure. It says, "But be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel," of the good news.
Correct.
You know? Going and face whatever it have prepared for we in we story and we book, it's already written. We had to face it. Alright? It says, "According to the power of the Most High Yahawashi." What a shame. Alright, the ship to say, Lord gonna take away all that shame.
Exactly.
We done at the bottom already.
Exactly.
What has to be ashamed about?
What has to be ashamed about?
You know?
Exactly. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I have a precept here, is Mark 8 and from 35. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose..." Huh? Can't say something?
Yeah.
Oh, can't. Huh?
Straight out.
Oh, can't. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and for the gospel's, see, same shall save it. What shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? What shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Whosoever therefore, huh?
What's up? What you gonna give for your soul?
Can't.
What you could buy salvation. You gonna let shame take away your crown? You know? You gonna what? Like a garment? Wait, that garment kind of weave. I don't wanna rub that.
People go laugh at me. People go and laugh at me, boy. Nah, boy, but I fucking kind of full up this year. But I put on a jersey, yeah, boy. So people ain't gonna laugh at me. I go look cool, eh? I go try and blend in and look cool. You're not supposed to blend in with no boy.
No.
Set apart means set apart.
That's right.
Set apart it means to fucking blend in. It means set apart. It don't mean blending. Alright? It says, "Whosoever therefore will stay it shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation. Of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels."
You shame of Yahawashi, you don't gonna be shame on you, because hey, and guess what? We living in an adulterous and a sinful generation. That is something already to be ashamed of. To be once set apart,
Right.
and now we involved, we are amongst the heathen, and like, oh gosh, you know. So it's to dishonor that, not dishonor the gospel and the ways of Yahawashi.
That's right.
Quick precept here for in Zephaniah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Real close it off with the
Go on.
to one.
It says in Zephaniah 3, I will start at verse 19. Alright. It says, "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out." Who was driven out? Alright, so-called Black Latinos, Native American, Indians, and hey, the elect going and receive the first fruits of this. Alright? Because why? They endure the shame. It says, I will savor that whole thing and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they were put to shame. These men was in long garments, was we calling all kind of names. You know? None of men and them who trying to, you know, trying to look cool while they're in it. Not saying looking cool sounding bad on it, but you gotta enjoy the shame, because this is what we had a sackcloth we have on.
Sackcloth we have on. I mean, and we actually, when we out there to the carnal person, we looking like fools. That's why Paul say we are fools for Yahawashi sake. The foolishness of preaching. They look at us like fools. Look at them for them fools. They're mad. They're mad. But you see, they don't understand. The way the precepts say, Lord, when thy hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see. Alright? They're not seeing right now, but they will see. Eventually, they will see. That's right. Solomon, we fools are counted as life for madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the saints? Alright? So they will see it. So we don't have to, hey, enjoy all things for Yahawashi's sake. The Apostle Paul saying 2 Timothy 3:12, therefore endure all things for the elect's sake. Endure all things for the elect's sake. Yahawashi's sake. Scoffing. The Apostle Paul saying Hebrews 10 and verse 35. You could get that from me real quick.
Hebrews 10 and verse 5. This is the book of Hebrews 10 and verse 35. And it says, cast not away therefore your confidence, which had great recompense of reward. Verse 36. For ye...
Read 34. Read 33. Start from 33.
Alright, go on. This is Hebrews 10 and verse 33. It says, partly, whilst ye were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions.
A gazing stock is like, just gazing, like, you fucking you know. No look at the word gazing stock.
That's how it be when we on the highways
That's
and
how
byways.
it be when we on the highways and byways. If you're trying to blend in, then go look at you like that. Because you're trying to blend, you're trying to fit, you want to fit in. Alright? You want to fit in. The word gazing stock means te at rizzo. Te at rizzo, yeah. Te at rizzo, right. To bring upon the stage. You're on the stage? Everybody eyes on you, so.
Yeah. Gone.
You understand?
Gone.
See, to set forth as a spectacle. And when we in them long garments, how they reading Bibles, the world has been watching me so. What the fuck? That's them madmen, all you. Look at them there. You can't eat of your Yahawashi table and eat of the table at devils, my brethren. You have to make up your mind. Whether them kind of jersey garments is like you want to be in between. Them kind of tying up garments when you're on the highways and byways, like you want to be in between. You ain't sure. Make up your mind. To set forth as a spectacle, exposed to contempt. Right? Yeah, we exposed to be made contemptible in the eyesight of the wicked. But the Lord know we had. We trying to serve him, so we will be glorified in the end. You want to say something?
Yeah. The Lord going to try when the fire of adversity. Yeah. This is a part of the fire. To be made a spectacle, a gazing stock.
Right. Gazing stock.
For righteousness' sake.
For righteousness' sake.
Righteousness' sake.
And you're going to, again, theater. There's a theater, you tell them like entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you ought to say?
Yeah. Because that long garment is draw them in. You know, they see in the Bible, they see long garment, it's like, what going on here? And then boom, hey, I just have somebody here wake up and say, wait now, well, let's know this is the right thing. It's normal. I don't see the shame I was seeing the first time.
Can't. Yeah, because when before I come in the truth, I don't know what I see brothers on the eye.
Yeah, it's coming on.
Yeah. Some kind of mad, man. What I'm doing? You don't know, you see, you're lost. You don't know what's going on. So you say that, but hey, I was Paul going and going to say so.
Can. Verse, same verse 33 says, afflictions and partly while he became companions of them that were so used.
Right, so that even the ones who were being used as a theatres, a gazing stock, we became companions of them. Because before I come in the truth, I wasn't, you know, you watch them like, you gaze at them like, but then they became companions of them that was used for Yahawashi ministry. So hey, that is a beautiful thing. You understand? And he would going back into gazing stock. It's a public show, right? Metaphorically, a man who is exhibited to be gazed at and made sport of. That's what it is do. The gaze at the kicksy thing. You understand? It's kicksy, man.
Yeah. Laugh, making sport now. Touching the bridge, on the shoulder. Hey, what you mean on them?
And that's why men does get shame and say, nah, boy, you can't. Men does leave the truth for that. Men don't even want to be in the truth and all kind of thing. Nah, boy, you can't deal with that, boy. Like, men leaving the truth for them thing, boy. Come in and can't. I see that. Men can't take them that kind of looking down at them because they're proud as fucking hell. Like pride. Can't no pride in this.
Can't take that press, boy.
Can't take that. I'm fucking watching me, boy. I'm telling them, like, you like that, right? So they leave the truth. They try to pretty up the garments, them blend in and all them kind of fucking thing. All them things is things you have to consider. Now, as I say, it's clothes. That is what a man could argue and say, well, like clothes, boy, we think it, but you have to consider them little small things as have a, it shows where you're about to. It shows you, man, really serious, so. You understand? Being serious, so. It shows where you're about. It shows that, because you never see Apostle a lot of her rocking no jersey with no fringes, no time to preach. From the young days to the old days in these ministries, long garments, the Apostle a lot buy all the apostles, the elders. Since the young, as young men coming in, is long garments. When Apostle a lot of the tintin mic and interviewing people, is a long garment he had on. Alright, so you have to consider them things. A man go say, well, it's clothes. I'm like clothes.
Is it really?
Is it really just clothes?
Really just clothes? No. It's spiritual.
Spiritual.
Everything is spiritual. You see, lots of that we already went about the Pharisees, what we went about. Yahawashi, he had how we went about.
I'm mad.
So it ain't really about clothes. It's about that same spirit, what that spirit attract, and that spirit like shame, or that spirit can endure the shame.
Endure the shame. Endure the shame. Yahawashi taught little of the shame. Despise the shame. Despising the shame. We despise not if I can get Hebrews 12. Hebrews 12 and a video close here. Hebrews 12 and 2. It says, looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. So the word despising come from the Greek kataphroneo. Kataphroneo. It says to contemn, to despise, to disdain, to think little or nothing of. And that is what he did. When he saw the shame, he thought it little or nothing. He's spitting on they being whipped, garments being torn apart, they being slapped and telling you, prophesy who slapped me. All them things was shame and the Lord, and he say he thought little or nothing. It was like nothing to him because the joy that he had before him, by that small thing to suffer by. You understand? That's how we have to be. Scripture says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahawashi. Alright? And that is how we have to be in this ministry. You be ashamed of the Lord. You have anything to say?
Yeah, just enjoy hardness as a strong soul and Yahawashi. I'm a Mashiach. Pray for brothers. You know, and there's nothing really to be ashamed. There's nothing really much to be. There's nothing to be ashamed about, you know?
God.
So let's continue giving our praises to we power, which we received the revelation of Yahawashi and come back to the customs, you know? This is it. This is just it. Continue praying for Akim. Stay strong and enjoy the hardness as a good soul and Yahawashi Mashiach.
That's right.
Yeah.
We read this Philippians 2 and 5 says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahawashi. So Yahawashi was thinking, you think.
That's right.
He told little going through afflictions for the joy. If you find being made to look like a fool as an affliction, think little of that. That's a small thing. If you find people scoffing at you is an affliction, you have to think little of that. Small thing. But we have to come. What coming is when we get glorified, so that as our camp leader always tell me, Marcus, when we go be like, Lord, why don't do more, boy? When we in the king, like, why don't do more? Because when we get beautified, like, wait, boy, I ain't doing enough for the Lord, boy. You understand? Because the Lord going to bless you on top of blessings, blessings on blessings on blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings.
Yeah, boy.
It's real. So, well, you have anything to say, Yak? You done?
Yeah.
Well, with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Kakodash. And double honors again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Hopefully, we're edified and stay strong.
Shalom.
Shalom.